Look guys, I've got a new shop. I replaced my old countertop with a new one. Yeah, I made it bigger, made it deeper, okay? Braced the bottom different so I didn't have any legs on it. I ran braces back in an angle so I had some places to store my plastisol there. Made a place to store some of my molds. And I moved my glitter to the right. It used to be back in that corner. I moved my glitter colors to the right, would be right there in front of me, okay? Still got some stuff I want to do yet, but I'm not quite done, but alright, and I put some shelves behind me too for all the plastisol extras. What do you think of that? Alright guys, let's give you a little clip of my shop. I've been on it. I've been kind of keeping with my time. I got 11 hours in it. For y'all guys that watch me all the time, you've heard me say the last couple videos that I've been painting the house. And I'm not done yet. I've still got the master bedroom to do and a master bathroom and a closet. I'll be done. But they decided to put new countertops in this house too. This house has never been lived in. And they tore almost all the carpet out of it, but it's a 4-bedroom house. They left the carpet in 2 bedrooms, that's it. Took the rest of the carpet out and they put floating vinyl flooring in there, which is really nice. I've got it in my house, I like it. It's easy to keep clean, too. And they decided to change the countertops last week. And so they started tearing the countertops off, and he had an Allen. His Allen was 46 by, I think, 68. And I said, what are you going to do with that Allen? He said, we're going to throw all this away. I said, I want the Allen. You can have it. It was so heavy, guys, I couldn't even lift it. I had to get one of the boys to help me lift it. So I brought it home, tore all the old out here that I had. I reframed the whole thing. So I made it different. I said, I got one leg over here in front of y'all. That's it, right in front of the camera. The rest of it, I put angle braces back to the wall so I'd have more space to keep all my plastisol under there. And some jugs. I got a heater under there. I always had a heater before. I got the air conditioner running right now if y'all can hear it. And yeah, I started on it Thursday evening, tore it out, framed it back Friday, set the countertop, and fished this morning. So after lunch I came out here and I started putting stuff back, and I added these new shelves right here. And I put a deeper shelf here so I can put some of my molds up here. I need a place to store some of my molds. And instead of having all my glitters back there, I want them right here where I can look at them. So I moved them up to here, added another shelf. Yep. And I keep my blocks and stuff up here. These are blocks I use for spacers. It's exterior plastic flooring. Yeah. So compost flooring, if you want to call it that. So anyway, yeah, I got to keep blocks so I can use them for spacers. Like I'm going to shoot the. Also here I got the TNT worm right there. Okay, I'm going to shoot it while I'm shooting because we're shooting the brim color, and this is the 1.5-inch bug. So we're shooting in the brim color. All right. So I thought, hey, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and shoot that TNT worm, and we'll fish with that. The brim color is working great right now because everything is eating mayflies. I thought the mayfly hatch might slow down out this morning. Wow. I took a shot. I hope it came out. I'm going to show y'all. The water was covered with them. Every inch or two. I mean, they laid on the water where they're dying. You know, after they lay their eggs, they die. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. They only live about 48 hours and they die. So they hatch, lay their eggs, then die. That's what they do. Well, the fish are just feasting them. They're flying off the trees. You know, when a bird flies in the trees, the birds are eating them too. You can just see them everywhere. Yep. So that's why the brim color is good now. The earth color would be good also and wild. But I've been using the brim color. Now we're going to cook this down. I'm going to have to put it in the vacuum chamber. Okay, I have plenty of brim left. We've been making stuff in brim, right? I've done the brim Tweety bird, right? We've done the brim cricket. So, hey, I'm kind of sticking with it. Brim's a good color right now. Some of y'all been ordering the brim color in the cricket, and in the tadpole junior is excellent too, the Tweety bird. It's working fine. Baby catfish are black. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Little baby catfish, they're small, they're black. I've caught them in seines before. We used to seine in minutes. All right, let's get this cooked up. I'm going to get it clean, get back with you. Alright guys, let's check it out here. I think it'll be pretty close. Yeah, we're at 332. That's okay to cool off some. My injector's cool too. Let me make sure y'all can see. Make sure I'm turning you just a little bit. There you go. I'm gonna make sure you can see. Vise is locked. Alright, this is the bug. We're going to shoot 2 of them. Alright, we'll shoot the TNT worm. I've had a couple of people make a comment about the TNT worm. It's a bait that I don't sell a lot of, but there's people have made comments. They don't know why it's not more popular. I do know a local fella that uses them, and he catches a lot of fish from them. And I know some of y'all have made comments, quite a few of it, in fact, that you like using small baits, and it's definitely a small bait. You will see when I open it. You know, I mentioned Crappie Connection. I don't know how much y'all keep up with them. They loaded a new video about loaded this week with a guy from Kentucky Lake, and he's a biologist. Y'all watch that if you got a chance. It's about 45 minutes long. I watched the whole thing. He talks about crappie, how old they are, how long they live, how fast they grow. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. That's interesting. So check that out. Let's let these cool. Y'all ready? We're gonna open it then. Now, I mentioned that baby catfish are black, and I was sitting there thinking about it while I was looking at this mold to cool. Some of y'all probably thinking, but Dennis, you're shooting Bream colors, green pumpkin. Well, yeah, you're right. Here's what I meant by it. It's not white. If you're using white, you're not coming close to copying a baby catfish, right? Sunfish, brim, shell crackers, and all those. This brim color gets really close to them. All right, when you see them when they're babies. See, it's got green, red, gold flake in it. You see the flake showing right there, a little bit of blue. So it's hitting a lot of colors that's on those sunfish. And being baby catfish are black, this is a darker color. That was my point. So now you know what I'm saying. You know the rest of the story. All right, but this bugs are excellent bait. It's just smaller than the cricket. Same thing as the cricket. It's got the 4 legs. It's 1.5 inches instead of being 2 inches. A little smaller body. Again, if you hunt for something smaller, I guarantee you, if you go back and read the comments down below, there's going to be people in the comments saying they love this bug. I got people that buy it all the time because they catch fish on it, guys. It works. All right. Now, I'm going to show you this TNT worm. I'm doing it because I told you I would, and I'm going to tell you the rules, regulations. If you're new to the channel, you need to pay attention. I'm going to tell you about what you got to do. See that little worm? Yeah, it's small. It's small. So it's segmented. See the tail segment? I'm trying to look behind the camera so if y'all can see what I'm seeing. All right, I don't know how else to show it. I noticed I got more light in here now. Let's try it this way. I don't know. Okay, but you can see in my hand how small it is. All right, now guys, here's what you do. 1 through 400, you put a number down. Okay, and then Wednesday night together we're gonna go on and look, and we're gonna see who come closest to that number without going over. The only criteria I have is 2 things. You must subscribe. If that subscribe button is black, you're not a subscriber, and you can be unsubscribed. Hit it again. All right. Wednesday night we'll look at the numbers, and you can't go over the numbers. Let's say it gives us 99, and you have 100. You're over. All right. Somebody has 96, they're gonna win. That's how we do it. Been doing it like that since the start. Okay. It keeps down arguments. Somebody says, well, I was 2 over. Well, I was 2 under. Nah. So that's why I've done it from the start. That ends that, right? And it's been working. All right, so put your number down, then leave your comment. Come back Thursday. I'll load that winner's video Thursday. Come back Thursday to see if you won. All right? And if you won, email me your address. If you have ordered from me, and I know who you are, some of you go by a name on there, some of you don't. If I know who you are, I'll look it up and find it. Last week's winner, he ordered about 2 weeks ago. I found his address, mailed it to him Friday. It's on its way, okay? So there you go. That's how it works. Good luck to everybody. I'll send you some of these, okay? I'll send you some of the bugs, and I'll send you something else. I got odd end stuff that I made just for giveaways, okay? Here's some rainbow shad fatheads, all right? Little fatheads, stuff like that. I got stuff like that here in the shop that I have made to send with them. And I tried to send you 3 to 4 packs of baits with 8 to 12 in a pack. So hey, I might even send you a couple of these little worms. You can try those. Alright guys, good luck to everybody. Hope you enjoy the fishing afterwards. The fishing today, this morning, I made a video this morning for next Sunday. Alright, This video you're watching today, I made one day during the week, I think. I don't remember now, but I made it last Saturday. All right, and it was tough. I caught some fish, but it was tough. It was a little bit better today. Mayflies are still hatched. I think the rain helped. It started raining Thursday. It rained all Thursday night, all day Friday, and it ended early this morning. I got up this morning at 7 o'clock and it was still raining. And about 7:30 it quit. I looked online. There was no clouds around us. I hooked the boat up and took off. So, yep, now it's hot. Then the sun come back, it's hot again. But we needed to rain so badly. It put a little color back in the water. I think that's what helped me today, so the fishing was better today. The water got so clear, and I think that was part of it. It was 4 or 5 foot visibility before the rain. And they got plenty to eat. That didn't help me either. Okay, still mayflies everywhere, but hey, I'm not going to stop fishing just because it's mayflies. I go early in the morning, Sky. I try to go about 6:37. I try to fish to about 10:30, 11, and then I call it a day. That's how it works. Appreciate y'all, guys. Good luck. Hope you enjoy the fish catching after this. Get your number down. We'll see y'all Wednesday night. Come on in here. I'll tell you guys, it's not easy. I've done switched to a couple different baits. Done been to about 3 different docks. I only found a few fish. This time of year is a little tough. And not all want to eat because they're feeling. He's about 10 inches, but the average summertime fish here. I said this last video, probably the one y'all watching this week. The cricket. Now this is the bug that I've heard other YouTubers saying the same thing. They go like, summertime's here now, getting a little tougher catching them. They got plenty to eat right now. Mayflies are everywhere here. And that's why I've been using the cricket, and now I'm using the bug. I started off with a different bait this day, and they kept falling it. And I've been fishing, guys, a half an hour over that. And that's the first fish I've caught. I've had bumps, I've had bites, and I thought, well, I'm gotta find, and here you go, here's a point. Sometimes you gotta find something they're hit. When they got plenty to eat, they're not hungry, right? When you finish eating a meal, and Mama says, or the wife says, you full? Yeah. And I made chocolate cake, and she sets a piece of chocolate cake in front of you, and you go like, oh. Most of the time you go ahead and eat it anyway, don't you? You go like, all right, because you know it's good, you know. So you're going to have to throw something in front of these fish that they just can't refuse. That's what it's about. Something they go, oh, I want that. Oh, you're not going to catch them. They got plenty to eat. So I see mayflies flying around here now. And this has been a week since I made the cricket video. I started off with a tadpole, and all they want to do was chew on the tail of it. It's like, yeah, we'll play with it. This is a tough time of year to catch fish. I'm telling you, when you got the middle of the summer, water's done got hot. Water's 83 degrees. 83 degrees. They're not running much water. We need rain badly. We've had a couple showers. We was coming home from church yesterday, and it poured down behind us, down through Raleigh, Durham. They got it pour down up to a good ways from our house. We drove out of it, got home, it's dry. We didn't get any of it. We hadn't had a good rain for 3 weeks, probably, a good rain. And they're getting them all around us, but we're not getting any. It's really dry here. This lake needs the water. If they get a bunch of rain, they'll start releasing more water. That'll cool this channel. Hope I don't catch a monster today. I just happened to notice my net's on here, and not on here. And I just remember I took it off. I was cleaning the boat, and I took some stuff off. That was one of the things I took off. And that was last couple days ago. All right. Bug Bream. Let's see if we can come off a couple more here, guys. Bam. Oh, he's small. All right, guys. I've been here a few times lately, and the reason I've been here is some fish here. He's probably 8 inches at the most. It's some fish here. I done been, this is the 7th dock I've been to. I'm gonna try to get a picture for you. There you go. All those are fish. Now, I think they're coming through that Stargate. I really do, and coming here through that Stargate. I done been to 7 docks, and the other docks I've been to, 1 or 2 of them didn't have a fish on it, and usually they have fish on them all the time. This is July 4th weekend. A lot of traffic today. A lot of traffic the last few days, because it's been a longer holiday, right? I'm just trying to make a port of catch. I mean, that's for next Sunday. It might not happen today. I'm telling you, between the traffic and the wind is bad on the main lake. It's breezy. So I was just trying to find a place I can fish and hide from the traffic and hide from the wind a little bit. But there's some here, they're eating so many mayflies, like I said earlier, that they're very picky right now. They're hard to catch. I think the best thing to do when it's like this is just try to find some hungry fish, jump from dock to dock. The other problem, the biggest problem I'm having is being the 4th of July weekend. A lot of the docks that I usually fish got folks on them. They got toys out in the water, those mats, you know what I'm talking about? The floating mats, we call them lily pad mats, I think you call them. And they got these great big old floating tubes with sliding boards and stuff on them. See, a lot of people done threw those out for the weekend. There's a lot of homes that only get used 4 or 5 times a year, and that's it. And that might be why those docks are so good too. There's not much traffic on them. Some of the docks that I have checked today that have some traffic on them, and I was able to get to, like I say, had very few fish, and I think that's what a lot of it is. They don't like all the beating and banging on the docks. Yeah, you can imagine, but it sounds like you got somebody above you, right? I think I found another one, guys. I'm telling you what, they're not easy to catch. The last couple weeks has been some of the hardest fishing I've had for a long time to catch fish. And like I said in the first clip, when they got plenty to eat, it makes them hard to catch, doesn't it? When they're a little hungry, it makes a difference. He's probably 10 and a half. Now I went to a 1/16. I started off with the 1/48 and the 1/32. I like the 1/32 all around. The 1/48 was fine on those docks before the wind got up. I could let it sink slower. All right. So that's something you need to always try. I say that a lot. Don't be afraid to switch baits, switch colors, and switch weights. Sometimes they want that slow fall. The fish last couple of weeks have only been like 6 foot deep under a dock. And when they're that shallow, I like that 1/48 or 1/32, all right? Because usually the fish on the top layer are more, more aggressive most of the time on top. But you can see these fish start off at 10 feet, all right? See, they're starting off at 10 feet and they're going down to 18 feet. Yeah. So what I done that time was throw it under and let it sink. I let it went on down to that 16, 18, trying to show it to a few different fish. Because the ones on top are not reacting. So I thought, well, I need a little heavier weight. If I'm going to fish 16, 18 foot deep, I don't want to wait that 1/48 or 1/32 to sink that far. I'm going to go a little heavier. Bam, that is a small one. He's probably 7, 8 inches at the most. Well, I know that many crappie under there, as I showed y'all. He's probably 7 1/4. As many crappies under there, it's got to be some small ones, doesn't it? And you got to take that as part of it. This time of year, they pile up. And these are school size. If I catch I caught 11 incher here the other day, so I know it's a few decent ones in the mix. Bam, down there. Oh, there's a good one. Told you we gonna catch a good one sooner or later out of there. Bam, thank you Jesus. I'll tell you what, nice fish are hard to come by. Right now, that's a good one. All right, guys, I'm gonna do an outro on this one, and I'm like usual on my way back. I got 2 places I mind I want to stop. There you go. That's a good. He's probably right at 11 inches. He's probably 10 3/4 on the bug. Bam. See that old bug right there? That is the brim color. Okay, guys, y'all know the routine. 1 through 400. Put down your number. Make sure that little subscribe button's not black. If it is, hit it. Make sure you're subscribed. Wednesday night, I'll do a video. Load that video on Thursday. We'll see who won. Whoever comes closest without going over. All right? Appreciate y'all guys. Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Fishing the bug in the brim color. Can't beat the brim color or the wild color or the earth color if you got mayflies hatching. See ya.